The price of oil, it's almost at $100. And today is currently Thursday, 6 p.m. Dubai time. US market just opened. And in my opinion, it's a very bad signal. However, before we get into the content, I would love to do my quick disclaimer. This is not a financial advice, okay? You always have to do your own market research. I'm just speculating. 2026, it's been a crazy year. And by the way, this video won't be edited. For you that is new here, um, I will have a couple of different videos. Some are edited, which are more educational, and some are just general analysis and what's currently happening, and those won't be edited that much, pretty much nothing. Anyways, the reason why is that I want to be transparent with the public, but I also would like to share some news that are valuable. Now, I am not a news trader, okay? But however, I do value lots of facts that are happening in the macro economy. And right now, on Thursday, having oil approaching $100 is not a very good signal, right? How can I say that in a way that it's going to be more effective? I believe more in the chat than when Trump announced something. So now it's Thursday here in Dubai, 6 p.m. I'm always waiting on US opening to see what's going to happen. However, why I'm starting with oil today, for a very simple reason. I do not believe in whatever they say anymore. So it's easier sometimes to understand data and follow the charts because the charts don't lie. Okay? Charts don't lie. And if oil is going high, it's not a good signal. Gold, it's going down and it's so bad. Gold is dropping so bad and oil is going up so bad. Do you see the correlation? Something it's coming. I don't want to be that kind of person, but it's just a fact. And why I'm starting today with oil, if I trade crypto, oil, it's the base of most deals in the world. We need to have the Strait of Hormuz open to uh, base our inflation in the economy, right? If the price of oil keeps rising, our everyday cost will keep on rising too. Okay, if the oil price go high, everything we buy, it's gonna be ridiculously pricey. And if they do not open the Strait of Hormuz, which by my speculation could be until the end of the year, which, funny, every single Monday US opening, it's a ceasefire talk, and every weekend it's a bad news. You know what? You don't have to be an expert or a person who reads data to analyze what's happening here. Manipulation, a very bad manipulation from the US side. Which, however, you know what? I'm not here to judge people. I'm not here to get into inside traders and what the banks are doing and everything. But if you have the basic understanding already, you can take that as a valuable thing. Okay, so let's first start with oil. Okay, let me share my screen with you and let me know, guys, what are you thinking about this year. It's been a really tough year to trade. It's not being easy at all. I know everybody is struggling in crypto. However, you can still short, you can sell, you can buy, you can do many things. But those who only rely on a buying side and who only rely on people that will lie to you and tell you, oh, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up. Really, my sentiment for today is very bearish. Very bearish. I want to show you something in Bitcoin and I also want to talk about oil. Okay, so look at oil right now. It's 6 p.m. US opening. All right. Oil is going parabolic. Crazy parabolic, right? Let me mark resistance. Well, if you are a trader, you know already what I'm talking about. But let's say this is the future, and let's just mark here that it's sort of a resistance and it's approaching it. And with a high price of oil, you know what that means. You know what that means to the entire world economy. By the way, I still believe we will face a black swan event. I am not convinced yet. I'm not confident yet. But you shouldn't panic. You should definitely make the most of that. Okay, let me get some water. But to everyday life, to move the world, this is a very, very bad thing. However, if you are trading oil, if you longed oil, congratulations. You probably speculate in the Strait of Hormuz situation and you made loads of money from it, which I have not longed oil. However, oil, it's about to reach 100 and plus, which is very concerning. You know, I don't want to be that crazy, but something is coming. Something is coming for sure. I'm not gonna go through any announcement from Trump, from this, from that. It's just literally based on the price of oil because this is not a good sign at all to the world economy. However, I might open a short position soon because here's the thing. I'm trading crypto, but if I can short oil as soon as I see a top there around 100, if we'll stop at 100, which I'm not sure, okay? An announcement is coming. Let's see what's gonna happen. If we manage to top, I might open a short position, right? If you are only waiting on the buying side, I'm so sorry to tell you this is not your ear, okay? It's being very bullish on a bearish side. And guys, let me know what you think. I don't want to touch much on geopolitical side, but you know, it's impossible as a trader not to say that this is not going to be good. Okay? It's a signal and something is going to happen as every weekend something happen and every Monday a great news happen. Welcome to the stock market. Yeah. So sometimes can be the opposite, right? However, I believe oil it's gonna reach 100K very very soon, and let's move to the Bitcoin price. This is the current scenario on a Bitcoin price. Do you see what I see? I'm not bearish at the moment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, this is a very 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 important level. All the way here, it's a very important level. Our previous drop and also here where we got rejected just right now, and potentially a short position can come, not yet, but something is going to happen today. I don't know exactly what the announcement will be from the war and whatever they announce, but what the chart is telling me, we are retesting one more time. Okay, we got rejected here, but however, even knowing that we are retesting, I don't like to see a double top. Okay, let me know what you think. Everybody sees in a different way, but I'm seeing a double top. And a double bottom, it's one sign. A double top, it's another sign. Oil is going up, gold is going down. Bitcoin just got rejected one more time. I believe it's a great opportunity to start looking for a next short entry. However, this situation here can happen. Let me show you. We could do like that and I don't know, 62,000 again and have a manipulation or whatever it's gonna happen besides the news and do a pump like that, and that would be totally fine. That will form a big W sort of pattern, but at the moment I'm gonna remove the line. Let me know, do you see what I see? Because at the moment I see a double top, which on my point of view, today it's been bearish and it's weekend also. So it's likely to go down to 62,000. So it's just great to see. And if you can risk, if you can afford, it might be a great short entry, short opportunity. However, if we don't hold here at 62 and do this movement, more or less, that I'm telling you, we are completely cooked. All right. So if we don't hold here and pump all the way to 70,000, this is my next opportunity. This is where I'll be looking for, and will be more likely like that. Let me draw it for you. Not perfectly, but I think you can understand. We can do something like this, go here and short. Okay, and it can be a lot further than 50,000 if we move to the weekly, which is a very, very accurate data. And if we do not hold, however, reload, if we do not hold around these levels, and if the weekly play to the downside, we are going to revisit all-time low. As you see, we are in a very, very important level, which is a previous support. If we don't hold here, if we don't reclaim that to 62,000 again and go back to 70, I believe it's a very great opportunity for a short. And I'm going to update you if that happens, because remove the emotional side. Let's just duplicate some levels that I'm watching. Let's say 30,000. It's going to be our next level. And I'm being very, very realistic about that. The price of Bitcoin is walking inside the same range for a long time. And sooner or later, we have to break either to the downside or to the upside. And it's looking more bearish in my perspective. In fact, I'm not that bullish at all with current world events. However, Bitcoin might perform differently in US stocks, right? The main aim of Bitcoin is to have a different payment system from the cryptocurrency, is to give you back ownership. Does it mean Bitcoin is going to go to zero? No, I don't think so. But it's just a, logical level. Just have a look on the weekly in the outside picture. The market has memories and it's constantly changing and we need to adapt. And I've been waiting in these positions for so long. I'm not trading Bitcoin that much, as I mentioned before. Sometimes I'm only basing in BTC and I'm shorting altcoins. However, guys, it's not looking good. And oil going up, it's not a great signal. It's not a great signal at all. So I would say those moments are really, really, really important to us. And right now, going back to the 4 hourly time frame, sorry, let me just zoom in. This is the reality. We're having a massive rejection here, and it's a very, very important level. I hope we're gonna hold it. I believe we will reclaim 62,000 one more time. But if we don't hold there, I am personally starting to be really bearish and bullish being bearish, right? For the short term. And it's just a logical thing. Nothing goes up forever and nothing goes down forever. But those levels are key levels. And everything is indicating that could potentially happen. So let me know what you think. Let's just have a look, a outlook in what's happening today. Okay. So Trump is set to speak, as I mentioned. However, about the Clarity Act, about regulations, whatever those people want to talk, or Clarity Act got rejected. Any surprise? I'm not surprised. It's all a big, 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 huge show. Anyways, guys, this is the trading market. We have to adapt, and the war still going on. And let's see what the announcement is going to be. I don't know what time is in New York right now, but here in Dubai, 6 p.m. Let's see. Let's see what the announcement will be. Let's just have a look if something interesting happened. I also recorded a trading interview with a person that will be out soon, and I'm gonna share here with you so you guys can go and watch and see what I do. Like, pretty much this month has been absolutely boring in the cryptocurrency world. If you're not trading meme coins, there, I'm not trading memes that much. I'm not trading memes at all for now because I don't have that much to risk, and I rather, stick to my good assets there. I don't know. I do believe that 90% of the entire market will be, wiped out of the earth. Literally. So yeah, I just share a couple of things and it's nothing new. It's nothing new, guys, unfortunately. Same thing, you know. Every weekend it's a bad news, every Monday it's a good news. That's how the market is. Everybody's talking about the price of oil, as I mentioned. And yeah, look, breaking Brent crude oil price surge above 98 per barrel after Yemen holds strike to Saudi Arabian oil tankers. This is getting crazy, guys. It is getting crazy, as I mentioned. Unfortunately, or fortunately, you have to have that cold eye when it comes to trading. I believe we're more bearish than ever. And as I said, if we don't hold at 62,000, I am personally going to short as well, the entire market. Why I'm just going to sit and watch everybody, making money. Even knowing that long term, it's not ideally, but the main thing is that you need money, right? You need money to pay your bills, you need money to accumulate crypto, and to accumulate, you have to short too. So this is the current situation today. They will announce whatever they want to announce soon, but you see, the price of oil is skyrocketing. And just before we close, let's have a look on gold. Let's have a look on gold. Look at gold. Gold is on a decline, is on a constant decline. Okay, so if you want to short, it's a great opportunity, right? You just wait on the best entry and short. This is the 4 hourly time frame. Gold is going down, guys. This is not a good signal. Okay, whatever is signaling to die, I don't see as a great signal. I don't. I don't see, and prove me wrong, right? If I'm wrong, jokes aside, I don't mind. Okay, I don't want to be right. I just want to make money in trading, and I believe we're going down. Gold is going down. Wow. And also oil is going up. Just from that, you can wonder what's gonna happen next in this weekend. I am currently waiting on the next announcement, whatever they want to say. I believe we are going to go down during the weekend. Next Monday, we'll see. We'll see if that's going to be a good news, a peace deal, or whatever is going to happen. If you do understand those principles, you can always make money from trading random assets, right? And if you don't understand, you should understand because the world is changing. And by the way, loads of institutions, loads of central banks, they are coming to get your crypto, and it's not a joke. So you must learn on how to accumulate on a long term in self custody. And I'm not even joking when I tell you that. The reason why I short is because I need money, and why not? Right? But I need money for what? In my perspective, to buy more Bitcoin. What is the meaning of having fiat? But if you are new, you might not understand. And that's why I trade crypto. If you want to know more, please hit the like button and follow. And you can find me and all my links down below. I do not rely into this current fiat currency. So I rather make money from trading crypto and reaccumulating to the next phase. Even if it go down to 30,000, we will reclaim back. But my main point is that I don't want to have my assets parked in a fiat currency because the government have no fucking clue in whatever they're doing. Just look at the war. Do you think those people know how to take care of your financial life? You better learn. As always, take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Let's see what's going to happen this weekend. I believe something crazy might happen. And, whatever happens, just take a trade to the right side. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.